Hi everybody, Scott Reimer here with part 2 of 6 things Clemson needs to do better in 2026 to eliminate the 6 losses we had in 2025. These are released each Wednesday, and if you missed the first one, no worries. I'll link it directly in the comments below. The premise is pretty simple. If you can improve on one of these 6 things, that's one less loss. If you can do all 6, you're hoisting a trophy at the end of the year. And if you don't improve on any of them, well, we'll be right back where we were last year. I think you get the picture. Let's get right to our second one. Offensive line has to stay healthy. I know what you're saying. You can't game plan or coach around injuries. It's part of the game. I get all of that. But last year was truly unique for Matt Luke's crew, as the Tigers were extremely banged up. And it affected everything Clemson did on offense. Some of it was almost absurd. Brayden Jacobs, the left tackle, the true freshman, suffered a freak foot injury celebrating the win over Louisville. Elyjah Thurmon missed the majority of the season with a lower body injury. Colin Sadler dealt with ongoing injuries and had to be sidelined near the end of the season. Tristan Lee missed several critical games due to ongoing injury issues. And Easton Ware did not see the field due to a lingering shoulder injury. Clemson averaged just 124.5 rushing yards per game last season, which ranked 105th nationally. A key stat within the stats is that Clemson on third down was 113th in the country, converting only 60 of 175 third down opportunities. All of these injuries had the coaches really shuffling the lineup, with multiple players playing out of position just to feel a competent starting 5. By the time it got to the bowl game, there was not one snap from a reserve in that game versus Penn State. Why? Because you didn't have any able-bodied players who were ready to play. Ronan O'Connell played more snaps in the bowl game versus Penn State than he had played the entire season up to that point. The projected starting 5 coming out of spring practice has left tackle Brayden Jacobs, left guard Elyjah Thurmon, center Harris Sewell, who is a lone returning full-time starter. Right guard will be Colin Sadler, and right tackle will be Easton Ware. And all of those projected starters are returning from some type of injury from 2025. By all accounts, Coach Luke has recruited some high-end offensive linemen, but they're all young and very inexperienced, and we really don't know yet how dependable they will be. What goes around comes around, or at least they say. So Clemson maybe is due a little good fortune when it comes to the offensive line. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they do. And if this offensive line can stay healthy and that third down percentage goes drastically up, that's at least one more win and one less loss for the Tigers in 2026. Stay tuned. Next Wednesday, we'll have our third key to removing those 6 losses. Don't forget to go into the comments and agree or disagree with me. Until next Wednesday, I'm Scott Reimer, and as always, go Tigers.